MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike one. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Three and two now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Herrera. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Santana takes it in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Cesar Hernandez.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Nope,
ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's just a case, D'Aro. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hit.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 pitch on its way. High and deep to right. Judge going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Pops this one up. Santana just to the right of the mound, makes the play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Phillies.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Here's a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Grounded to the right. He's right there. And that's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Michael Franco is on deck. Hit on the ground toward the left. Andujar's got it. And there are two away now. So digging in now, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Arrieta is ready. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2 balls and a strike now. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He went down swinging to start the home first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Another full count pitch home. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Masahiro Tanaka. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Popped him up. Andujar in foul ground. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Philly shortstop in front in the count. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Digging in and looking for more. Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hit for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
0-1, here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. And Judge is off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Judge, a runner at second with one away. And there's a base hit on the line. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Little chopper back to the mound. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. Franco has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled to first. Walker's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Aaron Altair will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.